Ibatele bari mansi Afundo kele tasi. Yeah. Melale lale sao.
Yo, you know what it is, man. Pizum, Dan Sayat Show, your favorite entertainment show on Paradise TV every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. Best of interviews, video plays, updates, and much more on this amazing segment. I'll be your host, DJ The Fabulous Dan Sayat.
Yes, cast, 2 stars, STD badass, flip bars, touch cast, 2 and mass, attire, 4 stars, hollow tip, full clip, click, bang, bang, bang.
Beautiful viewers, watching us live from Paradise TV, so weekly entertainment show, Dan Sayat, that comes over every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. right here, right now. I'm your host, DJ The Fabulous, others but Fabulous Entertainment. Tonight I have 3 amazing just for you. One is an artist, he's the first one in the building, and second I have Morgan Jundu, Sarah Promotions also in the building, and I have the baddest selector also in the building, Christian Jai and Amin from Taxi FM, you know. So we're gonna have a very fruitful discussion tonight on the Dan Sayat Show. But before we start the show, and before I start with my artist, I'm gonna play my first video on the show tonight. Last week I played this video on the show, and I have like popular demand. A lot of people are asking me to play this song again for them on the show. That's why I'm going to play it tonight again as my first video of the show. Jalinaya featuring Attack. Brand new, it's called Romantic. I guess this is why the women like it. You know. Probably they are romantic, probably they are romantic, but I guess our Yemen women are romantic. That's why they love this video. Jalinaya featuring Attack. So I'm going to go with the video. Right after the video, I'll be back. Stay tuned.
You know, baby, I know, you know, na baby kakuke, Cindy Bodunda, I can't see what I see, can't see so mossy, you can obedani, Fulaya Jodi, Yama Bunyami, no hate I can see, Kona baby, Mona Mole, Kona Seri, Jarabi. Baby, Pulkoragal Holbia Gumo. I love you so much, the sexy romantic. I love you so much, the sexy romantic. And I'm not Nama, the Kobe come elastic. I love you so much, the sexy romantic. I love you so much, the sexy romantic. And I'm not Nama, the Kobe come elastic. Your style is fantastic. Like a woman in romantic. love you so much, the sexy romantic. I love you so much, the sexy romantic. Oh, and I'm not man, the baby come to love me. I you started from nothing. I love you so much, the sexy romantic. I love you so much, the sexy romantic. Oh, and I'm not man, the baby come to love me. I you started from nothing. Yeah, like a poor baby romantic.
Welcome up after that amazing video from Jalinaya featuring Attack on That. It's called Romantic, a beautiful video for that Marlon. I mean, especially fit for the Yaramama people, DJ Ibu, and for the Bijigal people, Nimsho, Aisho, Hadi Job, and the entire crew out there. And I mean, without wasting more time, I'm gonna start from my left. That's the album up in the building tonight. It's called Vice, the boys in the building right here. And I mean, you're welcome to the Dance Yacho for the very first time. Say hi to the viewers out there.
Yo, hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum, everybody who do look who is set and hammer. It's your boy Vice the Boss, biggest favorite.
Vice the Boss. Yeah. I'm gonna have a lot of money now because I mean the Vice the Boss, you know, the boss with our face. I'm full time, you know what I mean? Vice the Boss is in my left. And I have my other boss in my right. It's not the department, but we're not coming around here. So I mean, welcome to the Dance Yacho for the second or for the third time?
Yeah, I think for the third time.
Yeah. Maybe a couple of Ghana. No, you're part of the Dance Yacho.
Yeah, once again, thank you so much for the invitation. It's indeed a great pleasure, to be part of this platform.
Okay, you're welcome once again. I'm going to start with Vice the Boss. For those who don't know you, can you introduce yourself to the people? Can you give us a bit of your biography?
Yeah, it's Vice the Boss, the boy from Dibakunda, who started music since 2017, I can say. Yeah, but let's say I officially started music like 2020 because 2017 I was hiding. Yeah, like there was my first show, but I was hiding. Yeah, because that time my mom don't allow me to do it, you understand? But after that.
So when did you officially started?
2020.
2020?
Yeah.
2020, 2021, 2022?
Yeah.
Almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
I would have expected now you on top, you on another level now like the other artists. What is keeping you? What is the problem? Because most of the uprising artists are complaining, okay, we don't have support from the DJs, we don't have support from the promoters, I don't have money to produce songs, I don't have money to shoot videos. So what are some of the obstacles you are facing as an uprising star?
Yeah, like 2020, that's the time my mom allowed me to do music. So I was working on this project, like it's a playlist, and I just like 5 songs. After the show, after the show or before the show, my dad passed away. So after that, I came back, till like 2021. You understand? It was October, so I have to sit like for 3 months before touching any other thing. So I came to start the music again like 2021. I started a project, 1999 the EP. So 1999 the EP.
Okay.
Yeah. So I also dropped that EP like this November. So I lost my mom last month too.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have to stop again for
some time. So you have to take a break twice. You have to take 2 breaks.
Yeah.
And that affected your music career. It slowed down.
Yeah. But like we have proper songs, like very, very, very good songs, I can say. Yeah, and after some months we will start dropping, inshallah.
How did you convince your mom?
No, I myself did not talk. Like after the first show, some people at my home like came to her and tell her that I came with deaf music. Was you tell she good linguist. Because you call for me like kid in a def. And I myself was not expecting that crowd.
Yeah, that was the show.
It was Bakau Garage.
Okay.
It was a free show, yeah.
Okay.
It was a free show. And it's what I was starting to understand. I was hiding too, but the following day, my mom called me and told me that some people came here and they told me that you should do this music because she was like telling me to do football than music. You understand? So after then, she's the one who was helping me.
So you were also doing football, right?
Yeah, still now.
Still now?
Yeah.
The football and music, which one are you into? Much more?
Right now, it's music.
Music. Why?
Yeah, because like in football, I can say you can play in this game like for 3 years because we don't have a lot of agents to take you to abroad to play and other things. But in music, like you have to prove yourself and go.
So you think football you cannot prove yourself and go?
I can prove yourself, but who will take you out from Gambia to Europe?
But how did the other people get the chance to go? You can also
Okay, let's say out of this divisional team, it's less than 15 people they will take. And from first division, second division, third division, it's too much like every year taking like.
So it means you were a little hopeless in the football. So you decided to choose
do music because I know like when I dropped my first EP, it's not only Gambian, but it's international because I'm
having an EP, right?
No, I did not drop it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I will not drop it. I'm sure. I'm not talking about only Gambia, though I consider Gambia 100%, but it's going international because I'm having international songs like in Senegal, in Nigeria.
Where do you record the songs?
I record with demos like in Jaws Music. Some beats I make it in Senegal with Zizkilla and Gone Silence. Yeah, some beats. One of my Nigerian collabs, Seka beat, work the beat. But from now on, I will produce it myself. I'm building my own studio at my house now.
Okay, you want to start recording yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, how many songs do you record all together?
It's a double EP.
Okay.
Buri EP and 1990 EP.
How many songs are we having in this EP?
Each EP, it's 7 songs.
Seven songs.
Yeah. 1990 EP, I'm having only Gambian artists collabo. The other EP, Buri EP, I'm having only international artists.
Why did you decide to divide them?
Yeah, because I want to call it my own style. You understand? Like from this whole, I'm doing this for the Gambia first before playing something outside first in your house. You understand? Like you say, that's a you understand? So that's why I come with the concept like let me have my country people in this.
Okay, when are we going to have these EPs?
In 4 months time, inshallah, like February or March.
Are they already recorded or you have
some of them? Like I'm waiting like let's say the 1999 left with only 3 songs like to close the collabos.
Right now, how many songs do you have out there on promo?
From the EP?
Yes. Or from your songs, from your other songs. How many songs are you promoting right now?
2
songs. Which one? Which?
Energy and Go.
Which one do you have on the video?
Energy.
How are you promoting your videos? How are you promoting your audience? How do you promote the music generally?
Okay, right. Let's say in Gambia, I post it on YouTube, yeah, and I have this promoting site in WhatsApp, but when I give it to a promoter, he will never promote it.
Oh, why?
I don't know, because maybe I'm not that much big or any other thing, but I'm sure like these big artists, when they drop a song, they will not give it to them. They will download it for themselves and share it.
But the big artists too, the big artists too give out their songs. So Jason will send me his song. SP will send me his song.
Okay, because you are working on your TV. Because you are working on your
TV. I just started TV 2 years ago.
Okay.
Even before I was on the radio. You know?
But for me, like I send it to them, but I did not used to see them share it.
But you never send it to me.
Yeah.
Why?
I have your number. No, check your phone. I send it to you.
When?
7 months ago.
That's recently.
No.
You know sometimes what happens, most of these upcoming artists or the uprising artists, like, I don't feel like you do the distribution that you're supposed to do, and then sometimes you come up to the blame of the DJs or the promoters. Sometimes it happens. Like most of the artists, if you ask them how many DJs do you distribute your songs to, they cannot even name up to 10. And how many radio stations do you have in the Gambia? How many DJs do you have in each radio station personally promoting and playing their music? Let's say you personally, how many songs do you? How many DJs do you give your songs to from West Coast Radio, my radio? How many DJs?
Okay, from West Coast Radio, no DJ.
Paradise FM?
Let's say I give it to Lena.
But Lina isn't a DJ.
Yeah, I understand, but when I give it to her, she's the one who used to bring it.
Capital FM.
Like you.
Capital FM.
Capital FM. I didn't know no G.
See what I'm saying? The distribution is lacking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think sometimes the artist need to have a proper team. Because sometimes you might be busy.
Exactly.
You have to record songs,
Yeah.
you have to do video shootings, you have to write songs, you have other things to do.
Yeah.
So probably you cannot do all of these things at the same time.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a team that will be responsible to distribute your song? Because me personally, I feel like the way your songs are supposed to be distributed, your songs are not distributed like that.
That's right, yeah.
And I feel like the song I listen to is good. But the only thing I don't like about the song and the video is that the video had a lot of foul words.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to have a first video and then you put too many foul words in it and that video cannot be played on the TV? And then you want that exposure because you cannot just depend on YouTube for your promotion.
Yeah.
You want your videos to be played on TV. Alright?
Yeah.
Because if you go to rural areas, most of these mayors, you know, the old parts, you know, the cutters, they don't have time for YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably even the critic. You want to come on YouTube what videos, but if you left with, let's say, 20 megabytes and say, okay, buy send me the link, let me watch this. Well, you know, I just have some credit. But when you see Fabulous Players on the TV, you want to sit and watch the whole video.
Yeah, sure.
So why? Do you think that's a wise move?
No, it's not a wise move though, but I learned from that.
Okay.
Before you telling me about it, I learned from it and I'm having only that type of music in that song because it's not part of the EP, I can say. It's just pre-songs before the EP comes. You know, this generation now, we are all about these drill hit, drill things, you understand? And it's full of our words, you understand? But in the EP, I'm having like very matured songs. Yeah, and it's an international standard song. Yeah.
So do you feel like having this first video without fireworks wasn't okay?
No?
You feel it wasn't okay? You feel it's okay?
Yeah.
It's okay. But then now Fabulous gonna play the whole video.
Yeah, I understand.
So then I think it's okay. And now you cannot take this video to DJ here, so you cannot take the video to
Yeah, I understand. That's why
in one way, if you get an interview on a platform that where you need a video first before coming on the platform, you might miss that opportunity.
Yeah.
And right now you need opportunities to expose yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play half of that video I'm talking about right now. I'm not gonna play the whole video.
Yeah.
Just the first verse, the end or the beginning of the first one I'm gonna play for you right now. And we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Save your energy, we're doing this for legacy. You see, you need them, the journey be the yamut fee. Pull up in the red, be malun, you name your death. Kunyum name your nef, kusi mere yasi des. Trip and curry, do my title, I'm not keep a fall. Keep your head up, brother, yalla nala tal. Salvo, you touch bitch like you digital. Fendi got a fund, brother, better do you call. Binds the boss a big like Neku, Kenny Wesak Nas. Game me body green snake on the green grass. Nyata project life, you take a year.
Yes, that's the video I'm talking about. You cannot play the whole video. That's the only clean part of the play the whole video. So this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Alright? Now, I want to ask you a question. What do you think about this? He's an uprising star. He did his first video with 5 words on the video. What advice do you have for him? You as a promoter over 15, 20 years in the business.
Yeah. Thank you very much for throwing in that question to me. I think what I will advise the young coming up artists, you know, is sometimes to look at your content, you know, because content is very important.
Definitely.
You know, because that's your product, and that's what you're going to put down there at the market so that people can know what you are doing, and people can support you, more so your fans. And sometimes you'll be like, you know, fancy in their support. But sometimes when the fans did not welcome or embrace, you know, your kind of music, it's always difficult for you to put your music down there. So I think clean content is very important as far as our culture, our norms, traditions are concerned. Yeah, sometimes we want to follow the modern trend, we are different.
Well, you see, Jamaicans, if they do the first one, they have the clean version and they have the raw version. The clean version will go to video on the TV and the raw version for social media and for the streets.
Exactly. Just like now, like, you know, Dancer so you know, it's well popular, it's a household name, you know, and he cannot play it.
Exactly.
Also, Paradise being, you know, one of the main TV stations in the country. Talk less of JRS and all that.
But I guess he will learn from this.
Yeah, we will have any clean version.
Because even the starting of the video, you can know the video is a nice video, and all of those things, you know, you can see the countries, you know, so it's a nice video, no?
Yeah, sure.
So I think it's a good look. So, what should we expect from you? Because we don't have enough time right now.
Yeah.
What should we expect from you?
Like, let's expect like a proper EP, a standard EP, because I can say EP which you know that like you will hear it from more upcoming in the Gambia, and I'm very sure that when I drop it, they will nominate me in the new artist of the year, inshallah Rabbi. Yeah, because the EP is not only in Gambia, it's in Senegal, Nigeria, and we are trying to hit in USA or in Tanzania.
Where do you expect yourself, or where do you see yourself next year, November, by this time?
International
Level.
Yeah, because when you check on Ruga, it's just 2 years ago. Now he's making a tour in Europe. You understand? What else can I do it? And we are age mates. You understand? When he can do it, we can do it too. If we have the support from like the promoters and the people who can help us, we can do it. Inshallah, Rabbi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So finally, before you go, any final message for your fellow artists, any final word to the DJs, any final word to the promoters?
Yeah.
I'm going to have it on the radio as well. And that one, we're going to have a lengthy chat.
Yeah. Like for my fellow upcoming artists, like let's work on the proper songs and forget about these big artists we are talking about. Because Gambia, when we say big artists, like few of them have like less than 2 million or 3 million. You understand?
Views, right?
Yeah. Look at Ruga. He's very small. And Ruga is not a big artist in Nigeria. And he's hitting like 20 million. There's the population out there. But we have to be very big in Gambia. Understand? We have to support our own. We are selling our tickets like 400, 300. When those people come, they are selling their tickets like 800 upwards. You understand? So
and do you think that's Yabate or Hebate?
Let's say like we should stop it. We should stop it. You understand? Because when we
who? The artists, the DJs, the promoters, the public?
We the public.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when we pay that guy like the end of money, at the end of the day we will like, hey, keep performing for that. Keep performing for that.
Complain, but yet still they will buy
exactly.
And go and enjoy the program. After the program, they will come and complain on Facebook.
You see, so that will not help the Gam music. Secondly, the promoters like they do not care about these upcoming artists. Yeah, they do not care about them. And though the DJs are they are trying for real. Like when I sit at home, like tune on radios, I used to hear them playing Gam music, like especially upcoming artists. You understand? A lot of these DJs they support these upcoming artists a lot. You understand? And on TVs too, they play upcoming artists too, but. Like you are telling me, all the upcoming artists we are strong-headed at times. Not everybody there, but us, I know them. You understand? We used to be together, a lot of them. You understand? But like, few of them to hear their project, it's good, and expect my project international, inshallah. If I have that background, but the project will take itself to that level.
Thank you so much for coming. But the boss, watch out for him. I mean, he's also another superstar to watch out for. 2 brand new EPs are loading in on. Crazy projects are also loading in. I mean, I'm gonna go with my other video. It's brand new from Teen Jai featuring Hussein, the son of the legendary Jai Sassoon, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Believe in
Defa kuma taraniti, mana musendo inyi feel. Defa kuma taraniti, mana musendo inyi feel. Defa kuma taraniti, mana musendo inyi feel. Defa kuma taraniti, defa kuma taraniti. Tama part tama gentle, na musendo inyi settle. 1 time, 2 time, tama gentle. Hey, takin ay sentul. Nigga for touch you nan ma feel. Forget second and nan ma tea. Nigga see the hey, nigga see the fake, nigga see the do like it dajele. Real la class at jeans. Nigga danga mat, malagena pat. Fluid dal sa kaw ni taw. Really see the dal sa kaw ni saw. London la judo te yarofa. Duma tapete xam nga ne duma taw. Mané London la judo te yarofa. Duma tapete xam nga ne duma taw. Send nobody shake her body for me. Shake for me. They shake her body for me. They shake her body for me. Send nobody shake her body for me.
shake for me. They shake her body for me. They shake her body for me. Butungale, Wesingale. Yo, but I got it for text some son nigga. Yeah, nigga, but try nigga. So go with another one, no man take nigga. Fake nigga, slim nigga, big nigga, Surutara nigga, woman of a dev, yes, a gang nigga. It's not the Rasta go again. Yeah, you want to talk defend. Rasta Citadella, nigga, got the hood, nigga, bad man. APs to the left ones. Bad boy came in with a thick one. This flow too hard like a brick one. Yeah, I'm a lone soldier, I don't take none. Nah, it made a new can how to be manje. It made a body can know how to be manje. Madam, what a pull over in fella in rap and be kung 16 old fella, be Janica, lyrics old fella to be kung tang. And a bad boy, that's violence. Bad gang, we move in silence. One left and I call that a minus. Make a business and don't be a shake her body for me. Shake for me. They shake her body for me. They shake her body for me. Sando be shake her body for me. Shake for me. They shake her body for me. They shake her body for me. Sando be shake her body for me. Shake for me. They shake her body for me. They shake her body for me. Sando be shake her body for me. Shake for me. They shake her body for me. They shake her body for me.
Video, it's brand new from Teen Yai, the son of Yai Sasuna in Amin. So watch out for him. He's also coming with full speed now. My guests are also in the building again, you know. Batman Christian Yai, the building, any guy.
No, good evening. Blessed, it's a pleasure, you know.
Mm.
Special greetings, you know, reaching out to everyone, you know, right about now.
Man.
You know, watching out Paradise TV, you know. Greetings to my special brother, you know, Morgan, Surah Promotion, you know. It's a pleasure to be here.
Last time I invited you, disappeared, but you disappeared. Today appeared.
Yeah, today I appeared first, you know, inside, you know,
Man.
because I just don't want to miss it, you know.
Okay, for those who don't know Christian, I just wanted to give us your biography. So people know who's Christian Jai, can get started and all that.
Yes, for real, it's DJ Crystal Jai, you know, the super energy, from the super energy sound, you know what I mean? Wow, startly since 97, you know what I mean? Yes, I've been healing the nation since 97, since Unique FM till still now, Taxi FM. Thank God that, you know, we're doing it, you know, we're pushing it higher level, you know. Yeah, everything is easy, you know.
Okay, they are my guests today, Christian Jai on my left, and we have Sora Promotion, you know, Morgan Junior on my right hand side. They've all been in the music scene for more than a decade or 2 decades, and I mean, they have good knowledge about music, you know. And today I want us to discuss about why Gambian artists travel alone internationally to perform on shows. What is the problem? Because a lot of people have been complaining about this on Facebook, you know. Why Gambian, it's only the Gambian artists that travel alone. When the Nigerian artists are coming to the country, they come with a team. You've seen Rema left Gambia not long ago. He came with a team. Before Rema, who was it again? There's another artist who was here before Rema. That guy also came with a team. Even in Senegal, we've seen Senegalese artists when they're coming here, you know, they come with a team. And even Gaka Blender was coming here, and Gaka Blender came with a team. So when all these artists are coming, even the rappers, the Mbala stars, they all come with a team. They come with their DJs, they come with their either promoters or their team members, their managers, you know. They come with all these people. But why Gambian artists, anytime they're flying out of the country, it's only the artist, no manager, no DJ, no team member. What is the problem? I'll start with Sora. What do you think is responsible for this? Because I've seen a lot of comments. Some people are saying, okay, Gambian artists, when they play big shows from on the motor, some people are saying it's because of visa problem. So, what do you think is responsible for this? And some people are even saying artists are selfish.
Actually, it's a bit critical. You know, it's a bit critical question, and then I think we should also treat it so carefully and critically, because I'm looking at it is for me. I will look at it in 2 different angles. You understand? Because sometimes, yes, our Gambian musicians, some of these type of shows that they perform in Europe, most likely is organized by Gambian associations, and sometimes they might not have that financial backup per se to pay the artist, you know, performance, and also pay for the artist air ticket, accommodation, hotel, and all those things, and equally to pay your management team or DJ things like that, airfare, air ticket, and the like. So sometimes I look at it in that perspective. Maybe that might be one reason.
Okay.
That maybe the associations or the people that invite them
are not very strong.
Yes,
to cater for the team.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the artist might decide, okay, let me seize the opportunity, you know, and represent the team, then I can go back. On the other hand, too, it depends on how the artist registered his company.
Exactly.
You understand? Most of the Gambian musicians, they don't register a company.
They record as a single artist.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and then, you know, when you are invited for a show, and then you want
To come see and have a team.
Exactly.
You know, and then on the registration is as a single artist.
You cannot say DJ Fabulous is my manager, or I have a band, because you do not register a band.
Exactly.
So obviously you might not be, you know, issued visa for that team. So those are some of the things might, you know, cause it. Or the other hand too, is like maybe it depends on the artist's agreement, because most of the artists too, they do their own negotiation for themselves. You know, they have the manager, they are representing the whatsoever management in terms of their business, but when it comes to negotiating certain events, it's like the manager is just there to say yes, but it's the artist that lead that negotiation per se. So sometimes, you know, you don't factor the team, but you only consider yourself as the artist. Okay, once more they may remove cool, so you team it should not be like that. You know, okay, so sometimes, I work with many Gambian musicians, and then I know musicians who are trying to take Gambian musicians from the Gambia to Europe. But in most cases, what I see, their applications, you know, is inclusive, because for sometimes they would like to invite a band, full band from the Gambia to go. So they have the capacity. Because if like now, when you go to the NCAC, most of the artists registered single, as a single artist. You understand? So NCAC cannot also write a recommendation letter to say that you have a management team, like you have a band that you want to travel with to go and perform, things like that, because those band members are not also registered with NCAC.
Don't you think probably they don't know that could be a disadvantage to them if they register as a single?
Yes.
But probably the time they were registering, they were not thinking that they might have
Exactly. So this is why, for me, I will just take it as it's an ignorance on their part.
On their part, they don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
If I do this in the future, it can.
Exactly, because most Gambian artists, you know, they are into it, but they do not even understand the music business perspective. You understand? It's just now people are even seeing entertainment per se as a source of business. But initially, people were just taking it as a fun, things like that, and then make some little money, travel, things like that. But you know, when you want to establish a full up-running company, then you have to be structured. And in that structure, you have to institutionalize your company as a musician. So most of them too like some of these things.
But don't you think sometimes some of them are selfish as well?
Yeah, I had
like it's just about them. It's just about me. I don't care whether my manager. They don't even try to sometimes to negotiate. Okay, a promoter linked Fabulous. Fabulous is an artist and said, okay, I want to bring you here for a show. At least you try and mention, okay, I have my manager. Can you also try a visa for my DJ? But do they even try that at some point?
I came across a scenario where a Gambian was trying to help a fellow Gambian musician for a tour in Europe. But that Gambian was also, you know, putting himself part of that arrangement. Like if the artist should perform in any city, then I have to travel with the artist. And that was not working for the artist, because the people who were inviting the artist they are like, we cannot pay for you, but we can cater for the artist. And later this guy was also insisting, no, I brought this artist here. You understand? So if you need him,
you have to go with me.
Exactly. And later the artist was like, feel bad about it. Like that person was
trying to mess his business and all
exactly, things like that. So for me, it's just lack of, you know, know-how in terms of how to operate effectively in the field of business.
Let's come to Christian Jai also. Christian Jai, what's your take on this?
Morgan just said it. Before you register yourself as an individual artist, think about the future. Think about you want to grow big. Think about that you need a team. It's a disgrace If you look at all of West Africa, only the Gambian artists are moving alone everywhere. Think about it. We should at
But
least
do
take
you actually think our artists think that having a team is important? Because sometimes you see some of our big artists don't even have DJs
Okay,
or managers.
it's important because when they need you, they will follow you like, you know what I mean, no one's business. Only when they need you, when they got these big upcoming events coming, they will run after you every day, Fabulous.
When they need promotion.
Thank you very much. Before you do that to me, need me before any of your projects. You know that tomorrow we will work as a team that will take this flag together as one, and it will take us far. We don't always want to take this sample to our neighboring country, Senegal. But look at when they're coming here, Fabulous.
They come in full
They
team.
come as a team.
Exactly.
Look at the sample just last year.
Exactly.
Ngaka Blende and then
He came in a full crew.
yes,
Yeah.
and he said that I need you because I never think of you will be sounding like this between Senegambia, and this is what we need. They were thinking far beyond what we got. They will only come to you when they need a promotion. They will only come to you when they need their ticket sales. Beyond that, they will never come to you. But this is just recently. Before, they only depend on frequency when there was no powerful social media. There was only GRTS. They will run after you every day to just get an interview with you. If you post them, it's a big scene. You cannot even off your phone or you relax. Because we thank God that we've been promoting this music way back before this generation. And we know how this generation is moving. They should definitely take a step and stop and think about what they're doing, because of they definitely need a team. Last year they've been to Sweden. Only one of them go with our flag, but 4 of them don't think about the flag. When you go and perform in Sweden, you should show yourself where are you from. Definitely go with your flag, be proud of yourself. But one of the artists that I had that was passing the flag all over those artists when they're going on stage. If I was the owner of that flag, I will keep it for myself. Meaning that I come to represent where I come from. One, they should definitely think, even their videos Fabulous, lyrics match with action. They're showing you videos that in the future they will regret this. They should definitely take a stop and think about their lyrics and definitely get lyrics match with action. It should be definitely a proper way. Why should a Gambian artist travel alone? Is a big question and it's a disgrace.
Do you know of any Gambian artist who travel with his DJ or manager?
No, before, definitely we will sit down and have that artist A travel to UK, but he never want to come back.
Yes. But now they're going and coming back.
But because of the millions are here, people believe in them now. No, before, you play and others play a vital role for the people to believe in them. Let them support their own. So if you buy $1 million in Europe, the flower out there, you could defend in Korea too. They want to come back. When are they coming back? Because this generation is the toughest generation on our music.
I'm not coming one time. So these artists need put in their DJs and their managers because guys know abscon. Man, if the artist doesn't abscon, how can the DJ abscon?
Fabulous. Dafa nice trop pour yow mo ga nek artiste bi ma dema mom be Angleterre ma introduce ko ci kaw stage be pare mané yow yaay DJ bi.
Exactly.
Tuba bi dañu respect. Jox ñu suñu waccu way, jox ñu suñu cër. Fa la ñoo dem. Ni lañ def bi Gambian music bi génna fi. Naka la fi génné? C'est ngora oté festival. Ci 80 90 ñepp bu dem. Fala mbalax bi walé yané delu Sénégal. We should know this. Ñun ñoo ndika mbalax sénégalais. Ñun ñoo mom music. Ñun ñoo music kon. Kunte kinte fam bu di gëréwar. Think about it. Ñi ñoo di legendary ñoom Abdou Kabir ñi ñoo la play live band. Boy yek sa xol bi. Lutax be Senghor président bi wara tok wara mëna oté. Nga xamné kon ñuy bégalé ñu fi té ñun suñu bëggé ko ñu bégal. Dañoo o Wali wala Youssou Ndour.
Chris, lan nga suggest, lan nga fogné that have to be in place to make sure government artists will start the and managers, either DJs. What do you think should be done? Because If not, I feel like this thing is just continuing. It's been happening.
Yeah, what I think is, we've been saying this since, if you know about it, 2 years back.
Yeah.
You guys, they Japan manager. I'm very sorry to say, they are financial manager. Then hambiri den halis. Utena yo bo hambiri music, hambiri service, hambiri studio, hambiri technical side. Limo yo mora yo bo yo. Ñu olu kii ko dencal ñu xaalis bi yow lañ olu si financial manager.
waaye ndax sa xaalis boobu noonu ndax si xaalis boobu su dee ba mu bari sax ndax de mujjee ak ñooñu noonu.
ana tey gars yi.
exactly
képp ku fi doon manage artist 5 years back. tey nekkaatu ci gannaaw artist boobu. jarul sax ñu wane sample bi because dañoo dem faa ñun xam nañ gars yi xam nañ. understand nga but the respect is ñun dañu daan riitee pour ñu interview leen ou ñu play seen songs wala kenn du ko dégga foo ko uploadé foo ko play ban internet moo la koo jox ban TV.
ba pare comme yokka sax su looy wane lu fagro la teni most of the Gambian artists man ñu ma xam mun naa ne 95% amuñ business account.
Just their personal number account.
There's a personal number account for you to def seen service.
Fabulous, obviously. You su fekkee ne dañ la seen invitation ñu ne da nga war a ànd sa team. Requirements yi ñu ngi fa si embassy bi pour ñu mun laa jox visa. So requirements yooyu noonu soo ko mitutee doo mun a
am. But it should start from you, the head.
So it should start from the
you, the head.
So Fabulous, most of our artists, they are not structured.
Man su fekkee ne man maa ngi joxe suma judgment on that. Most of our Gambian musicians are not structured. Yes, most of them am nañ manager. Understand? Waaye manager boobu noonu contract lañ am between ñoom and that manager. Understand? Waaye nekkul ne that manager is employed. You understand? As part of the company. Because comme lu ma wax yow artist bi da nga war a am company.
All the names
definitely under your company. Your manager will am contract on behalf of the company.
Yes.
Not you individually. Understand? So all these things don't go around in place. While most of some Gambian musicians say, you put a new fee, hence you know, some manager, come look, yes, one, you're down the ticket, you're down the promo, you're down the venue, you're many you would hal is that. If I get the floors and you know, small manager, management is process.
Also, in most of the times we've seen that most of them being successful most of the time they don't end good with their managers.
Yeah.
What do you think is responsible?
Well, because so said a lot of it, man in most cases nobody is more at the beginning. Come more structure, lack of structure. Your manager a good contract document and go how they can put together against and come up behind land. Understand what your manager I'm going contract document bo hamna mo len buy together e le ga civil for mo na or affaire halis what now because contract with the first spell out everything your manager will learn more percentage your manager will so lobby so you have to do all those things should be captured in the contract. Your manager so like nga lobby so Europe you understand na nga wara bokasi tribo all those things and go put in the document.
And I was discussing with this guy Maneko. Most of us are registered like individually, like a single head. Man, I have this feeling that even some of them, when you register as a company, as an entity, Bente is not to Bente, they could still go alone because they will not think of saying, okay, the Mabukas might be the
No. Ni, dama feel ne, understand nga, nyaka hamalen sonan. Bro, why digga suñ artiste dañ wara xam ne dara daaxut nga am ku laa bàkku xam sa musique ko yaaga àndal côté war a moom si dëkk bi yëpp dajale boo ba level boo nekk noonu nga war a tukkee moom dafa passé tukki daw tukki daw ñun dañ bëgg a bil legacy bi bilal ko suñ doom yi bilal ko suñ raka yuy ñëw passé nañ foofu yóbbul sa ay nit saa loo leen proper documents tukki la ñoom nga wone suñ flag dafa ne comme ni ko ñeneen ni di defee West Africa ñun noonu lañ ko war a doxalee amul dara moo ko doxalee lu utee nii léegi yow soo demee for exemple nga tukki tubaab bu laa baat miinu la xamul sax sa feeling xamul sax su next track waree ñëw yow bu ma yaagaa àndal I know all that about you you understand this is between DJ and artist nit nga toon sax ma wax luy ñëw next I already know it man gis naa fi artist boo xam ne Bounce Sam big Gambian artist billahi Bounce Sam moo ko doon baak si kaw stage Gambia fii man maay MC night boobu te looloo ngi am loon ci ni Viper bi bu yàggul understand nga so lu bëri ñun daf ñu war a jàngal waaye ba tey du ñoo jàngal de ñoom dafa mel ni la ñii dañ bëgg a jël luñ jël rek bëgg ñoo rafetal dara.
parce que at bi nga yàgg a roral sax su play certain song bi am na fu mu dem rek su la xoolee nii rek nga xam ne lii pull up la.
foofu lay wéyee
su la xoolee nii da nga xam ne lii pull up la.
foofu lay
su la xoolee nii da nga xam ne bii next tune la.
foofu lay wéyee rawatina nag sa manager moo war a jiitu everything anywhere fu ñu war a dem worldwide manager boobu fa war a jiitu dégam de thank you very much understand nga yow yaay celebrity bu nit ñi war a njiiroo si ko stage yow nañ la treat comme celebrity waaye Gambian artist rek ngay gis moom kee naa liggéey jëm si airport to airport du ànd ak kenn
ma jox la exemple kii Teddy xam nga ñëwoon na Gambia bu yàgg Teddy bokkoon naa suñu decide pour moom mun a ñëw Gambia moom si boppam dem na ba yëg ne man contribute naa pour moom
mu ñëw
Nigerian High Commission bi su ko
Gambia
understand waaye bu business bi demee ba mu am agreement ak ñoom understand mu ñëw Gambia ak manager bi teamam ma dem soxla ko because there was arrangement boo xam ne dañ ko defoon pour moom mu mun a meet some Gambian artists ak yooyu mu ne ma meet ko mu ne ma my brother mu ne ma I'm very sorry with all due respect mu ne ma I know your stand for me mu ne ma but I have not talked with you mu ne ma anything you want to discuss with me that's my manager.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Simple as that.
ñu nekk fa moromi Nigerian actor Francis Duro boo xam ne is big like her actor Francis Duro ñëw bugg a jëlaa moom nataal yaa ngi mu ne kooku non take permission
from my manager tapa nga respect boobu all from the manager
yaa ngi
nga gis
obviously that artist boobu nag koo teg foo xam ne yaa ngi xëy na amu fa sax because of that respect
waaw because ni ko traité sa kanam sax kii nekkul ku ndaw kii da nga am pour xam nga dafa am noo ko agee jëli ba tey ku ko bëgg a yóbbu Europe xam nga ne obviously dama koy bu ak ba
so yóbbul baan bi de dem for example am na Gambian artist bu nekk Angleterre Pa Saliw su waree ñëw Gambia fii dafa ñëwaat teamam entourage from UK ñoo xam ne duñ Gambian but they are Jamaicans waa UK any nationality dafa bokka waa understand nga du ñëw moom kenn waaye fii la jógee understand nga lu moom loolu moo war a woon jàngal gaay ne waru ñëw tukki alone it's not even safe for you one time c'est un legendary one like Lucky Dube African legend naka lañ ko ree du moom kenn dem shopping si supermarket bi it's not even safe for you you always need a team and a bodyguard bul xeeb sa boppa dem nga ba di feesal stade understand nga kenn waxul ne daf la bëgg a toppa in vain but you need a DJ you need a promoter you need a proper manager to run your product you need a company as in Gambian artist loolu moo ñoo mën a yóbbu ñu respectante ku nekk nga jox ko liggéey nga employ ko you don't just need me for your event or you need me for that showcase employ me for the company so that we can work together su ma la waxee maanaam moom ak keneen we are maanaam Fabulous ak Big Four Master Four ñu ñooy Big Noise tey soo amee sa event ñu charge la mun ngaa wax garen seer understand nga lu ma mean waa ñeneen ñu ngi ko joxe pour ñu promote leen def nañ fi mighty big shows here in the country so loolu yëpp sooti si ak def si la soo gisee ñu yaagaa téye suñ shows yi ñu believe in suñ shows yi mu nekk Gambian shows on media ay ati at te yow xam nga ne Gambian music 15 years back feesalut fenn feyut fenn but we still playing it kii am na ñu ko call di ko disband lii but still daf ko believe man waxi noppi but still depuis Unit FM ba Taxi FM but I believe myself I believe ne man maay Crystal man dama dee dem ba fàttaliku démba ma ñëw tey so younger generation bi dañu war a take stop ñu xalaataat naka la ñoo doxalee pour suñ musique yi dëkk bi dem kanam yëpp for real
but finally Crystal what message do you have for the artists
waaw man lu ma njëkk a ñaan artists yi message I got is let them come together as one first when they come together it will be very easy for us to push them because so by every year daf they am days yoo xam ne they are big event man du ma ñëw ren stadium 250 yow nga ren Q City fii nii 250 ba pare ñu bokk a dee make good sense because the fan base is one fan base lu coow li bëri one fan base a am soo ko weedee tey nañ teg a different venue nga xool kuy feesal
gis nañ exemple yu noonu
understand nga loolu mi so nañ bàyyante xel si loolu ñu come together ñu build up more combination ñu believe in culture ku wàcc sa anda boo dem fekk fa borom toog nañ believe in what you belong luñ moom mooy di balafong and di kora ñu gën koo dugal si studio work si ñu bàyyi ma afro banga yee dirir yi nii affaire yi tubaab la pour ëllëg tax may wax luñ woy di génne ay album nañ dellu cosaan dafa important
Krista yow naa amaat fi yow suñu waxtaan
for real
yow xëy na si suma wan awa bi sax
for real
am sora yow xëy na si suma wan awa bi
for real
sora finally what message do you have for the artists?
My final message for the musicians is let them do more research. Let them
If they don't know, let them ask, bro.
Yes,
Why
definitely.
they feel big when you know this sora, you know sora.
yeah.
Lii ak lii au ñëw si xam ne they feel big, they think they know everything. They haven't yet.
Yeah. So loolu lañ war a bàyyi that ego xam nga you try to learn from elders you try to do lot of research and secondly nañ jàngal trade buñ nekk ñoom ñu si music business so nañ try to know
the business.
understand the music business and secondly man lu ma leen a advice tam mooy nañ try to be strong yeah because dëgg la most of Gambian artists yu dee tukki tamit nekku ne big lifi ni ñoom festival lañ jël wala big level ñoo leen di invite mostly suñu Gambian associations la wala ay Gambian brother boo xam ne am na pay you strong mu invite la for you so from there keneen connect la keneen waaw so dafa difficult pour nga dema team understand because da ngay ne ñooñu dañ mën a fay all those things waaye lu ma advice most of them rek mooy ne ñoom tam nañ strong su la ni bëggee yóbbu wan ko ne ko dama am manager dama am team dama am lii
At least negotiate a little bit nga seen
Work.
Kii jox na ma benn exemple maa ngi wax ak moom time bi jeex na waaye I have to say this I was talking to this guy Sihu Yafa tey si suba mu ne am na man promoter bu ko call from Russia dafa bëggoon yóbbu Russia mu ne ko man dama mën a dem man kenn yi daa have to link with my DJ or suma manager bi kooku ne ko non man dama mën a def loolu kenn laa mën a yóbbu mu ne moom tamit mënut a dem moom kenn and the deal crash waaye mu ne he don't mind because he cannot go alone.
He's a bravo to that man. Let them learn from that man.
Exactly.
Nañ jàng si moom.
Thank you so much for coming, Krista Njai.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming, Sora.
It's a pleasure.
Anytime I invite these people, they will come. Sora, mom,
Yeah, sure,
anytime
sure.
I call them, I'm going to go, Eleglasa or Taylor, they will come. Likewise, Krista Njai, we work together, we on the same promotional team. Thank you so much for coming. And big shout out to my cameraman right there, DJ. It was called Fabulous Entertainment. Big up yourself, you know what I mean? My real youth, you know what I mean? And the guy at the control room also, big respect going out to you for making the program nice, you know what I mean? Even the cameraman in back. Time flies when you're having a good time. We have come to the end of this amazing segment called Dancer Ya that comes over every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. on Paradise TV. I'll be right back next week, the same station, the same time. Till then, I'm out. Bye-bye.
Ibatele bari mansi afundo kele tasi yeah melale la sa
Yo, you know what it is, man. Pizum, Dancer Ya Show, your favorite entertainment show on Paradise TV.